Canadian Network on Cuba, an institution in Canada, joining together about 23 other organizations that are scattered through the geography of Canada. These organization members, they promote this project that is coordinated together with my institution, and basically we try to promote the visit of Canadian youth, but not only youth, to Cuba, so they help us doing this. Che Guevara Brigade as a project has been visiting Cuba for 15 years now. These young people, together with more older people, and they come to Cuba basically to get to know Cuba from a first experience.
Cuba is very famous for the good beaches and for the resources, and also we believe that Cuba is more than beaches.
They come to Cuba to do some volunteer work. They also visit historical places. They have meetings with authorities and directly with the Cuban population. They visit museums, they visit workplaces such as hospitals, schools, or factories, where they can get together with the workers, with the students, with the women. They also have meetings with mass and social organizations, all this in the goal for them to learn about the Cuban reality from a first-hand experience.
In the Millennium Century, the tourist industries have been called to be an instrument of peace and cultural understanding. Then we believe that this is our way to facilitate a cultural understanding between Canada and Cuba. Aché Cuba Holiday, as a tour company, is committed to promote Cuba in a different way, the value of the Cuban society and the aspect that make Cuba unique.
We think this is one of the most important work we do in our institution, with the contribution and help of Canadian friendship associations. And it has two, from our perspective, it has two basic significance. From our side, it is important to us because it is a way to promote solidarity towards Cuba. It is a way to teach our people that Cuba is not alone. It is a way to spread the Cuban reality around the world. It is a way to let the world know the truth about Cuba, but it has also a second perspective of importance. It means that these visitors that we receive within the brigade, they would go to Canada, and many of them would have a motivation to join Canadian-Cuban friendship associations, and they will become natural spreaders of the Cuban reality in their environment, with their friends, with their relatives, with the co-workers, or with their classmates.
And in fact, when they come, it's amazing to see the tremendous transformations that the Canadians go through, because it's very emotional at times to hear the stories directly from Cubans. And we also have a chance to visit organizations, mass organizations. We have Cuban speakers, very well-known people come to the brigade and talk to us. They talk to us about the economy in Cuba, they talk to us about human rights in Cuba, they talk to us about the political struggle. They give us all the information. The main thing is that Canadians are totally free to ask all the questions they want. And that's the real learning about Cuba.
I would say that every brigade is different from each other. In the case of the last brigade, it was different in the sense that we were able to organize the brigade in such a way that the brigadistas or brigade members were able to live a little bit the life of Cuban students. We were able to accommodate our brigade members within a school of art instructors and able for them to live together with these students at that school and participate in their daily routine, such as waking up very early in the morning, participating with the Cuban students in the agricultural field, working with them in an orchard, or organizing together Canadian and Cuban organizing activities, events like dance classes or conferences or visiting historical or social places. So this is more or less what we always do, but in the case of the last brigade, we were able to join the brigade with a group of Cuban students and do this program together. The outcome was excellent. I think it was an experience that we need to continue, and our purpose is to do the same in the following brigade.
Mi casa ha sido tomada por las flores. Traigan copas, traigan vasos al derrame de colores. Mi casa ha sido tomada por las flores. Vengan almas y retazos, voy a repartir canciones.